Welcome to The Explainer. So, you're running an online business. It's an incredible journey, right? You're charting your own course, reaching a global audience. But behind the scenes, well, the daily operational grind can feel like an absolute mountain. You're wearing, what, a dozen hats at once? And let me tell you, that gets heavy really fast. Okay, let's dive into this. The big question we're answering today is how can AI actually save you time without replacing your overall strategy? Honestly, that's the golden question. The beauty of the tools we're going to look at is that they aren't here to take over your visionary role. No way. Instead, they act as leverage. They let you scale your output and focus your energy on what actually matters, growth and your customers, without needing to hire some massive, expensive team on day one. Because let's face the overwhelming reality here. If you run an online brand, you know this list intimately. Every single day, you're juggling content creation, writing endless emails, designing graphics, building sales pages, and handling customer support, trying to figure out automation, all while desperately trying to maintain a consistent brand presence. It's a lot. The sheer volume of tasks just to keep the engine running, it's staggering. Which brings us to the core philosophy of our explainer today. I want you to keep this in mind as we go through these tools. Treat AI like a strategic assistant, not a magic button. Listen, AI will absolutely not replace a fundamentally strong offer. It won't replace genuinely good customer service, and it definitely won't fix a lack of real consistency. But when you treat it like a highly capable assistant, it removes the friction from your day-to-day and saves you literally countless hours. All right, kicking off our countdown at number 5. We have Shopify Magic. Now, if your business involves selling physical goods, drop shipping, or even digital products, this is basically your built-in e-commerce assistant. It's specifically designed to help you move incredibly fast right inside your store's dashboard. You know, when you have dozens, maybe hundreds of products, staring at a blank page is your worst enemy. Well, Shopify Magic prevents that completely. It cures the dreaded blank page syndrome by instantly generating first drafts for product descriptions, drafting up email content, and populating FAQ answers. It even refines your overall store copy to make your offer undeniably clear. And look, clearer copy means stronger sales, plus a whole lot less time agonizing over what to say in your FAQs. Coming in at number 4 is Zapier. This one tackles a wildly frustrating bottleneck, scattered software that absolutely refuses to talk to each other. Zapier acts as the ultimate automation bridge. It effectively eliminates what we call the app tax, those hidden hours lost to just manual data entry. This is an absolute lifesaver for coaches, agencies, consultants, and course creators who really need to connect to the apps they already rely on every single day. Think about it. In a manual world, a new purchase means you're frantically updating a spreadsheet, adding the person to a CRM, and firing off an email by hand. That process is practically begging for human error. But with a Zapier workflow, everything is triggered automatically. A customer buys or books a call, and bam, the system instantly updates your sheets, tags the lead, and kicks off the follow-up sequence. It's like having an invisible project manager working in the background, saving immense amounts of time and drastically reducing those costly mistakes. Moving right along to number 3. We're tackling the visual bottlenecks that hold so many online brands back. Number 3 is Canva, the visual powerhouse. Here's the reality. Online brands absolutely need strong, trustworthy visuals to survive today. If you want to look modern and credible without having a full-time designer on payroll, this is a mandatory addition to your workflow. Seriously, just look at the sheer diversity of what its AI features can do now. You can effortlessly generate images from scratch, magically resize a single design for 5 different platforms with one click, or instantly remove backgrounds. No more spending 3 hours trying to align text for a single Instagram post or presentation. Whether you need ads, leave magnets, or product mockups, this tool is exactly how you maintain total visual consistency across every single platform without burning yourself out. Down to the final 2. And number 2 tackles the heaviest burden of all for an entrepreneur, the relentless demand for writing, brainstorming, and content planning. Now, what's really interesting here is that ChatGPT is arguably the absolute most flexible tool for an online business owner. It's the ultimate brainstorming partner, sitting right there at your desk, ready to tackle pretty much any textual challenge you throw its way. The utility here is just massive. You can brainstorm entirely new business offers, outline full webinars, draft quick persuasive sales emails, or even write full YouTube video scripts. Need a month's worth of content? It can build your content calendar. It can analyze and improve your existing website copy, plan out complex product launches, and brilliantly repurpose a long transcript into dozens of short social media posts. It's honestly incredible. But here's the crucial point. It's all about how you communicate with it. You can't just write an email and expect greatness. You really must give it precise context. First, clearly define your target audience. Second, state exactly what your product is and its price. Third, set the specific tone of voice you want to use. And fourth, explicitly outline your goal for the output. Following this exact formula transforms it from a generic chatbot into a strategic asset that actually helps you think and write with incredible clarity. And finally, taking the number one spot is HubSpot AI. This targets the single most critical make or break part of any serious online business, your customer relationships. It basically brings everything under one roof: CRM organization, marketing, sales follow-up, content ideas, and impeccable customer service. So why is this number one? Well, because most online businesses don't starve from a lack of traffic. No, they bleed out from weak follow-up. Forgotten leads, unanswered customer questions, disorganized pipelines, that is literally money evaporating into thin air. A tool like HubSpot AI keeps your pipeline tightly organized and ensures your communication is consistent. It stops those leaks so your business can actually capture the value you're working so hard to create. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today, and I know exactly what you might be thinking. Do I need to learn all 5 of these today? Absolutely not. Please do not try to implement all of these at once. Your only goal right now is finding your starting point by identifying your single biggest operational friction. And this brilliantly illustrates how to do that. The key is matching your specific bottleneck directly to a tool. If your product listings are sluggish, start with Shopify Magic. If your workflow feels messy and disconnected, use Zapier. If your brand desperately needs better visuals, open up Canva. If writing and planning eat up all your time, use ChatGPT. And if leads and customers are slipping through the cracks, deploy HubSpot AI. This is the strategic advice you really need to take away from this explainer today. Use AI to test your ideas faster and build systems that support actual growth, but do it methodically. Start with just one tool. Apply it to one specific frustrating task in your business, and turn that result into a repeatable workflow before you even think about moving on to the next. That is how you win. So, I'll leave you with this final thought to ponder as we wrap up. Which bottleneck will you eliminate today? Pick one, apply the right tool, and watch your productivity absolutely soar. If you found these business productivity systems and this explainer helpful in breaking things down, make sure to engage with us and keep coming back for more ways to learn and grow efficiently. Thank you so much for joining me, and I seriously can't wait to see what you build.